This new style of communication gave rise to the idea that she was seeking to connect with her fans, the recent intensification of comments from her followers, such as "We support you no matter what," also supports this theory. However, not everyone accepts this PR theory. Some sources close to the actress argue that she is going through a completely real crisis, and that the news is not fiction, but the result of the irresponsible press. The fact that the news about her children was reflected in the press, in particular, shook Tuba's psychological equilibrium. Her circle, which states, "This is not a PR operation, it's a total invasion of her private life." She claims that she went to Paris just to catch her breath, and that the chaotic narratives created in the media exhausted her. An actress known to be a close friend of Tuba Büyüküstün was claimed to have told a producer on condition of anonymity. Tuba always discreetly did her own publicity. Her beauty and bearing were enough. I don't think she needed so much chaos, but things got out of hand. These words support the PR theory and raise the possibility that this was a PR operation that got out of hand. Industry representatives speak of a much broader strategy. They argue that, in the process of opening Turkey to global projects, special strategies have been developed for some players to enter the European market, and that it is no coincidence that faces like Tuba Büyüküstün appear more in the European media. One manager who stated PR not only invests in projects, but also in the perception of the actor outside the country. He stated that some PR agencies work with France-based communications offices and prepare the ground for the positioning of Turkish actors in the European market. In this strategy, the actor's private life is considered the most effective tool for setting the agenda. In light of all these events, the most important question is Tuba Büyüküstün really going through a difficult time, or is she the captain of this storm? It is difficult to give a clear answer to this question for now. However, one thing is certain: Tuba is currently the most talked about woman in Turkey. And being talked about so much doesn't always happen on its own. Sometimes, behind the scenes, there may be an invisible script, an invisible writer, and an invisible plan. The decisions Tuba makes in the coming weeks will clarify the answers to these questions. If the long-awaited European series project is announced, all these rumors could become history as part of a bigger picture. However, if Tuba does not participate in any project despite all this chaos, this time the question of are we witnessing a star who can't control her own crisis will take center stage. All we know for now is that this vicious cycle surrounding Tuba Büyüküstün's life and career grows stronger every day. And this cycle can only be broken if we understand whether it's real or fictional.